Yo, what up? It's your boy Chad back with another video, back on Angel Time. When I first asked if you guys get the like button on the way into the video, it doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. All right, so let's get it. If you guys got the title of the video, I named it How Satan Has Been Tempting Me Lately. How Satan has been tempting me lately. And this video is going to be like a story time type of video because I'm not going to sit here and make it seem like I'm holier and thou and that things don't happen to me. Like, again, I want to be as relatable as I can because I'm going through this journey just like how you guys go through this journey. So I go through it just like how you go through it. So I'm going to share this experience, and you never know, maybe we guys are going through the same thing. So I'm here to share this video with you guys on how Satan has been tempting me these last 2 weeks. And also I'm going to tie in my experiences with the book of Job and the tempting of Jesus Christ that Satan did, because as I go through everything, like, Satan basically is going to use the same tactics as he's always been. So it happened to them, it happened to me, it's going to happen to you, it's going to happen to all of us. There's no originality with Satan. Like, Satan is going to continue to do the same things he's always did. So I'm here to make this video now on how Satan has been tempting me lately, like within these last 2 weeks. So let's get it. First, Satan will attack your body. And I want to go to scripture, and I'm here in Job 2:7. And it says, "So went Satan forth for the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils, for the sores of his foot until his crowns." As you guys know, like, I'm just getting over the food poisoning, and I was sick for about, I would say, 8 days. Like, I was just sick. I was out of it, pretty much curled up in a ball on my bed, and just, that was not an experience I ever would want to go through again in life. Like, I hated it. Like, that was a bad experience. But Satan knows that when the flesh is weak, so is your mind weak. And up to me getting sick, like, I was pretty much on a roll. Like, I was putting out content almost every day. Like, even days, like, I put up 2 videos just out of pure will. Like, I was on a roll like 2 weeks ago, and then out the blue, like, I stopped putting out content because I was sick and I just couldn't do it. Like, I tried to muster it up some of them days, but I just couldn't do it. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I did start to question God, like, why would he let me get in this sickness right now, especially when I'm on a roll? And that is exactly what Satan wants us to do. Like, he wants us to doubt God, question God, stop believing in God. Like, this is what he wants us to do. Like, remember Job? Like, even Job started to question God. Like, he said, "Cursed be the day I was born." Like, if you read the scripture, like, he was just basically going through it. Like, I wouldn't say he was complaining, but you read the scripture, like, Job was just basically going through it. Like, he just questioned everything, questioned God and everything. So, and this is what we have to stop doing as humans. Like, we got to stop thinking that everything is going to be fairies and rainbows on this walk, and that we're not going to be going through things and we're just going to wake up and just receive blessing on blessing on blessings. Like, no, that is not the case. Like, more than anything, like, us people of God, we're going to be dealing with the most. And I want to go here to verse 10, and I want to go down a little bit. And it says, "What shall we receive good at the hand of God, and shall not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips." So, like, that is the heart posture we must have when we go through these situations. Like, we can't always start to question God and doubt God when bad things start to happen to us. Like, we got to believe in God in the good and in the bad. So that's what Satan ultimately wants to do at the end of the day. Like, he wants to attack the body first, and then after the body comes the mind, and that's going to get you to doubt and question God and everything. And that is exactly what he wants. So that was number one. He definitely going to attack your body. Next, he will attack what means the most to you. And now I'm here back in Job in 3:25. And it says, "For the things which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me." And we all know Satan is going to attack what you want the most. And for Job, it was his family, it was his finances, it was his health, it was everything that God granted him with, Satan attacked him with. So with me, Satan attacked, again, my health. He attacked my finances. Like, I've lost so much in these last 2 weeks. Like, I can't even, like, I never thought this would happen to me. Like, I've lost so much. Like, at least 6 of my accounts have been closed. I've been getting collection letters. Like, I've just been going through it this last couple of weeks. And again, Satan knows what you desire most in this life. So he's definitely going to attack that when he is tempting you. So again, this is all to curse God. And this is all to, again, get you to deny and to doubt and just to get you to fall out with God. So that's what happened to me next. Like, he attacked what I wanted the most. So next is an idle mind. And they say that an idle mind is the devil's playground. And this is not in the Bible. This is more of a worldly saying, but that is true. But in the Bible, it does says that an ungodly man diggeth up evil. So again, I couldn't make content for a week, and I was just at home in my bed, curled up, sick, couldn't even sit up straight some of the times. Like, I had to lay down, and I pretty much watched all YouTube, and I was just bored. So for the first time in a while, I cut on my TV. And as you guys know, like, I stopped watching TV almost 1.5 years ago. So I cut on my TV, and again, like, I was going through discomfort. So when you're going through discomfort, like, you're looking for anything to try to make you comfortable. So I cut on my TV, and I don't have cable, by the way. Like, I cut that off also when I stopped watching TV. So I cut on my PlayStation, and I started watching Tubi movies, and I started watching all the movies I used to watch, like, in my prior life. Like, I started watching all the gangster movies, all the drug movies, all the sex movies, all that type of stuff. So I found myself watching Menace to Society. I was watching Blue Hill Avenue, like all the drugs and gangster movies. I was watching all that type of stuff. And with that, I started watching other movies. And they have on Tubi, like, there's a section called Black Cinema. And pretty much all those movies is pretty much ghetto, ratchet. Like, they're displaying, like, the worst of the worst type of black people. But I was watching those type of movies, and pretty much they was over sexualizing women, and pretty much the women were like either strippers or ex-sex workers, or like all those movies was pretty much the women being the focal point of the movie, and basically like they were doing explicit stuff in that movie. So again, when I was watching those movies, like, I found myself starting to want to go back to my old vomit, because I started to miss, like, the life I used to live, like, 2 years ago. Like, again, like, with those movies, those gangster movies, like, I used to be around those type of guys. And, like, again, with those sexual movies, like, it made me started to want to do, like, those sexual things in those movies. So Satan's definitely going to give you an idle mind, which is going to make you want to go back to your old vomit and go back to the life that you gave up. So, and lastly, he will tempt you with your desires. And now let's go to the gospel. So this is where he tempted Jesus Christ. And I'm here in Matthew 4, 8, and 9. And it says, again, the devil taketh him up into an exceedingly high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. So first, we already know that Jesus already has the world, and this world is just being occupied by Satan for the time being. So again, Satan tempted Jesus with what he knew he would want it, and that is control over the world. So Satan is going to attack you with your desires, and how he attacked me. And this is also going back to the last point with the idle mind. And now that I opened up the door by watching those type of movies, I started getting those thoughts of lust in my head. And it was at a point where I was just thinking about it nonstop. And I started having dreams of women that I didn't think about in years. And they just started coming up in my dreams. And I just started to think about them in a lustful manner. And while having these thoughts, like, I felt the stronghold started to come back. So I was actually reading my Bible, and I just had to rebuke that spirit. So I prayed to God and said, I don't know what I've done to myself to have me to start to have this strong, lustful thoughts, but remove this from me. And when I tell you, it was instantly removed off of me. It was instantly removed off of me. Like, the thoughts I was having up to that point just instantly went away with that prayer. So again, Satan is going to definitely try to tempt you with your desires. So, and we have to do like how I did, man. Pray it off and cast that demon out of you, cast those spirits and those thoughts and everything that we have out of you, and you're going to be good after that, just like how I'm good right now. So I don't know if this was a test or not from God, and hopefully I passed. And we got to all do the same thing, like when we are being tempted by Satan, pray, fast, do whatever we have to do to get through these temptations. So that wraps up the video right there, man. Those were the things that I dealt with, how Satan has been attacking me lately. And again, I want to share this with you guys, try to help, because we all go through the same thing. So that wraps up with the video right there, man. First get right with the Most High, then get on Angel Time.